Hello everyone, greetings of the day from AlmightyCS. Today we are going to see that how we can add any custom module on our server once it is purchased. So let's say that whenever you purchase any module from App Store, you will have an option to download that module from the App Store itself, or you will get a link from the sell order. By clicking that link button, you will be able to download, but it may work for a few hours only. After that, you will be able to download anytime that module using the same account you completed purchase. So make sure that you are signed in with the account using which you purchased, and you can open the version for which you have completed a purchase. So let's say that in this case we do not have a download button over here, but if we go over here on the version 17, we have a download option over here. So simply we can click on this button and download the app. Once it is downloaded, we can have few options over there that how we are going to upload it on the server. You can have a multiple option. Normally we suggest that you can upload it in your GitHub repository if you are managing any repository to upload out on the server, or you can use the scp command to copy the module from your local to the server, or we can use ftp. Whatever tool you are using to manage the files, you can do it. Just to simply upload that module on the server where you are hosting your Odoo. You have uploaded on the GitHub also. Let's say that in this case I am just using the GitHub. So let's say that I am on the custom path of the modules. Normally it is suggestible to use the custom path. So over here I have a custom path, and let's say that I am on this custom path of something like this, and over here this is my branch which I have already copied before. So I can just simply add the module and just make the git pull, and once I do the git pull, all the data will be taken from the repository which I have created, or I will be copying my all the default Odoo modules which I have downloaded from the App Store to this path because I have configured this path. So over here, let's say that we have already copied or added those modules over here. If we added and using a GitHub repository, by default by using a git pull also we will be able to manage, or we can edit manually. Now let's say that in this case we added this ACS HMS referral as a new module. Once this module is added, our first path will be to restart the Odoo service. So we can make sure that sudo service Odoo 19 server restart, or whatever command you have configured. Again, that will depend on your configuration, that how you have configured your server. So once you complete that path, make sure that you have restarted the Odoo service properly. Also, you can check it out by running some command depending on your configuration, that if everything is running fine. Also over here I can't see the running service, it is over here. So let's say that we go over here and check it out, that if our server is running or not, right? And we can go over here on the apps menu, and over here we can search for that module ACS referral over here, but that module is not available. Why? Because just we added that over here on the custom path, we restarted Odoo service and we are looking for that module over here. So if it is not visible, we can cross check two things. First is make sure that we have this custom path which is over here in the Odoo configuration file. Let's say that we check over here. This is the configuration file which I am using to manage my configurations. You can have a different name or different path based on your configuration, but make sure that you have such a configuration file or you have added path. So once we have that custom module path added in the add-ons path, it will be loading that module or the directory for all the modules. So we are sure that it is there. Next step is, let's say that we downloaded a module, and after that let's say that next step is we click on the update app list. So third step is to update the app list after adding any module in the custom path, and then we can refresh the screen and check it out. Now it is visible. Yes, it is perfectly available over here. We can simply click on activate or install, and the module will be available to use. So this is a simple step for any custom module to be added on your custom database. Also, it can be a R module or any custom app store module or custom development. The steps will remain same. Just most important thing is that you do not have to use this import module option, because these modules can be imported where you have all the developments are done in the XML or related files. If you have a py files also, import will not work. So make sure that we are not importing the modules which are downloaded from the Odoo App Store also. If it is industry module, it would be possible to upload over here and it may work, but all the Odoo modules will not work from the import option. So we have to be sure that we are not using this option. Just you have to follow these 4 steps, we can say. First, that download the app from the App Store. Second, upload it on the server custom path wherever you have. Once it is uploaded over here, make sure that you have restarted the Odoo service. Once the Odoo service is restarted, update the app list, search the app for which you have to install, and once it is available, just click on the install. You may need to give the different access to the different user, but that will be totally different story. If any custom library is needed, you will need to install that library first. Normally it gets mentioned on module description also by the developers. So if there is any, first install that library over there and then only go ahead for the installation, otherwise it will give error. Hope this is helpful to you. Have a great day ahead.